Holidays nale, adu namma GT Holidays da. South India's #1 travel brand.
Sunlandல சமைச்சா சக்தி தானா வரும்.
குறைந்த விலை நிறைந்த தரம் தங்கள் தேவைகள் அனைத்தும் ஒரே இடத்தில் ஜெயச்சந்திரன்.
And Tamil fans are very interesting mix. They will learn how to enjoy a full commercial masala movie also, and yet they will take a very interesting story or an emotional film, small film, and they'll make it into a big blockbuster.
So why I asked about Vivek is we could see a lot of memes.
Yeah, I did. I was really surprised. I was like, why so many memes? It's quite funny. All the Tamil fans, they'll all say, Namba.
What is your most favorite movie of him?
Of Vijay?
Vijay, yeah.
Tupac. I love Tupac. Anybody else says, but I'm a big fan of Rajni sir. I totally enjoyed the masala. You know, that full masala film. I sat my son down and I said, watch. He doesn't understand Tamil at all. I put the subtitles on for him. I said, watch it with me. Even he enjoyed it. My elder brother, the softest, gentlest soul. Cold, we are shooting in minus 17 degrees. I'm standing there freezing like this. Suddenly one hand will come with a hot cup of tea. And he'll give it to me and I'll be like, yeah, he's such a sweet, humble, darling person, man.
Galatta இந்த கான்வர்சேஷன்ல இன்னைக்கு என் கூட விவேக் ஒபராய் சார் தான் இருக்காரு. விவேகம் படத்துல செம்மையா வந்து மிரட்டினதை நம்ம பார்த்தோம். சார், hi, how are you?
How are you, Tara? Good to see you.
I'm good. And how is it to be back to Chennai?
I love it. Vanakkam, Chennai.
I can hear a few words from you in Tamil. Yeah. And so surprising.
I know. I spent a lot of time here. I have a very, very deep emotional connection with the city of Chennai and, of course, all of Tamil Nadu. Because when I was a kid, I spent a lot of time here. I used to come to meet my party, my grandmother, and spend a lot of time in the summers and the holidays. My Perima lives here, my Mama lives here. So I spent a lot of great vacations here with all my cousins, brothers and sisters, going to Kunur for holidays. So a lot of sweet emotions.
Okay, what's your favorite food from Chennai?
Oh, my favorite from Chennai has to be, so in my Perima's house, they make this, they live close to Erode. Their uru is close to Erode.
Okay.
And there they make this palkolam.
Okay.
And palkolam with really crispy dosa. Oh my God, my mouth's watering right now. And when I come here, I normally call my Perima. I said, I want one meal. You know, I want palkolam with dosa, and she'll keep it ready, and I will go sit, catch up with her, and eat at least 6-7 dosa, sitting, break all diet rules, everything. That's my favorite food of Chennai.
Yeah, I think.
And then, of course, commercially going, I remember when I came here to visit Manianna. So when we're shooting with Manianna or visiting him, we'll go to Sarvana Bhavan and go and eat something there. You know, that typical hot, spicy, but steaming idlis and that sambar and all. It's lovely food.
Food is emotion any day, right?
My mouth is watering.
I can see that. Okay.
Bayangaram pasikade. I haven't eaten lunch.
Parallel, you know a lot of words in Tamil also, right?
Yeah. Konjam theriyum enakku nalla theriyadu.
You understand Tamil?
I get some of it, but then practice. No, I don't have enough practice. When I spend time, when I was shooting with Ajith, when I was shooting with Siva, Sendil, you know, for Vivekam time, I started listening to words and I started remembering a lot of words. I spent a lot of time in between in Kadalur. When the tsunami happened, I spent a lot of time there rebuilding villages and working with the villagers. At that time, I had to learn so much Tamil because there was no option.
They
didn't know English. They didn't know Hindi, and their English was limited. So I had to learn Tamil to communicate with all the people, and especially the little ones, the kids. I spent 7, 8 months, 9 months, rebuilding the villages. And it was so sweet. They also didn't know who I was. They'd never seen a film because I'd never done a Tamil film. They don't watch Hindi cinema there. So they just knew he's an actor. So they used to call me Nadigaranna.
Ah.
Yeah. Nadigaranna was my title.
Okay.
Super.
You said you wanted to do one film in all the industry. So I think you did one in Malayalam, you did in Telugu, you did in Tamil, Kannada. And did you find Marathi? Did you find any difference between Bollywood versus the other industries?
Well, when I work in the South, I see tremendous amount of commitment. Whether it's the actor, whether it's the director, whether it's the producer, I see a lot of commitment. They're extremely passionate, and it's very interesting. Not only are the people in front of the camera or on the set passionate, extremely committed, but even the fans, They're incredibly committed. You know, they are so committed. They love their stars, their icons. Anybody who's artistic, they give them so much love. Whether it's a music director like Anirudh, the kind of fan following he has, you know, the kind of commitment people have towards him, it's crazy. There's a fervor. You know, I see that a lot in the South, and Tamil fans are very interesting mix. They will learn how to enjoy a full commercial masala movie also, and yet they will take a very interesting story or an emotional film, small film, and they'll make it into a big blockbuster. And that combination you don't get normally.
After Vivegam, what was the response from the Tamil audience to you?
Oh, I got a lot of love. I got a few nominations. I think I won an award. I don't remember. But there was a lot of love, and I got a lot of people saying, you know, let's do a film, let's do another
Tamil
film.
pannunga.
One more. But to be honest, it's a lot of work, and it takes a lot of time. And I haven't had time right now even to do Hindi cinema because I've been focusing on building my businesses. Like this whole year, I haven't shot a film because I've got my real estate company.
You miss filming?
I do. And that's the one thing I miss. I get a lot of joy out of creating companies. You know, so my real estate company, B&W, is doing really well. Solitario, which I'm promoting right now, has grown in 2.5 years. We're in 7 countries, 21 cities. We're the fastest growing lab-grown diamond jewelry company right now. Fantastic things are happening. And I feel a big sense of responsibility because, like, if you look at Solitario directly creates employment or income generation for 600 families.
Wow.
So it has to be a success. Otherwise, those 600 families are depending on us, no?
Yeah.
So because of that, I've been taking a back seat, but the actor inside me is feeling
Longing.
little sad.
Yeah.
He's feeling
Okay.
like, come on, man, let's go do a film now.
Yeah. I think why I asked...
Next year, I'm shooting 3.
Okay. So why I asked about Vivegam is we could see a lot of memes with your after the release of the film with your face as a template. Did you happen to see
I did. I was really surprised. I was like, why so many memes? It's quite funny. But it was pretty cool. Also, Siva has that commercial dialogue, no? So a lot of the one-liners and the dialogue.
And your word Nanba has become
my God, man. I was just going to say that. You took the words from my mouth every time, you know. And now people meet me also. All the Tamil fans, they'll all say Nanba, like that, like I was doing over there, no? And funnily enough, it was never in the script.
Oh, you have come up with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I kept asking. I said, give me a word. What's the word for brother? No, Anna, this, that, not working. Okay, what's the word? Then Siva told me, Nanban. So I said, no, how do you make it more colloquial? How do you make it more casual? Like how we say bhai to a friend, you know, in Hindi. He said, Nanba. I said, I like this word, Nanba. I'm going to use this word, Nanba. So I started improvising Nanba and it worked and Siva supported me.
You know what? Thalapathy Vijay, he calls his fans as Nanba and Nanbis.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he does it.
I've seen a lot of his interviews. I love his interviews. He's so cool, man. He's got such an attitude. I've never met Vijay, but
did you get to see his recent release?
No, I actually want to see it. I like his movies. I enjoy his movies.
What is your most favorite movie of him?
Of Vijay?
Vijay, yeah.
Tupaki. I was looking for the word. Gun, no?
Gun.
Tupaki. I love Tupaki.
Okay, now I think we have had a little detailed conversation. It's time to have a rapid fire. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. One decision you regret about?
I regret no decisions.
Really?
I believe that if you are happy where you are in life today, all those decisions, all those experiences are a sum of your life. If you're unhappy today, then you have to go back and look and say, okay, because whether you do something good, do something wrong, whether it's a success or a failure, all of that teaches you something and you're richer with experience. And if you're richer with experience and you're growing as a person and you're happy, there is no place for regret.
Oh, okay.
You know, when a child learns to walk, how many times he falls?
Yeah, correct.
If he starts to regret, do you regret? Do you think, oh, when I was a child, I fell so many times? Regret is a waste of time.
But I think it will take a lot of time to understand that regret is waste of time, no? You will have to go through so much to understand that.
That is true.
Yeah.
You go through the regrets, you realize, why am I regretting? Why am I wasting so much time? Right?
Okay. What is the one thing your wife loves about you and hates about you?
Oh, hates about me that I'm not able to give her as much time as she wants, because when she married me, that's the only thing she wanted. Sir, I want your time.
I think I heard one interesting incident, like before you guys met. You had told in an interview that because all your past things was all over in the newspaper, and she didn't care about that, and she'd come up with something else, and that was so fascinating about her.
Yeah, because I remember first time I met actually. I was talking and she said, so tell me about you. Who are you? So I was surprised. I was like, a lot of people know who I am. Come on, why are you asking that? I'm Vivek Oberoi. I'm an actor. She said, no, that's what you do. That's your job. Who are you? I was blown. I was like, oh my God, this pretty girl also has this amazing philosophical mind. That's it. I was fan. I was like, I have to marry this girl. In the first meeting only I knew. That moment I knew this is the girl I'm going to marry.
Okay.
I told her the next day.
Yeah.
She laughed at me. She said, you're crazy. You met me yesterday. Today you're telling me you're going to marry me. I said, yeah, I'm going to marry you. Otherwise I'm never going to get married at all.
Okay. Okay, what was the thing that she loves about you?
I think what she hates about me is that I can't give her enough time. She keeps telling me work-life balance, work-life balance. And I think what she loves about me is that when I do give her the time, nothing else is important. It's only her. That's it. Nothing else exists in the world.
Okay. Would you like to relive any of your past moments? If so, what would it be?
I do that. So I like to sit peacefully, listening to the birds, watching water, going into my own thoughts. My way of meditating is to go into moments of life that were beautiful, because I think that the day you're dying, what you want to see is all the best high points, the joys of your life, to feel fulfilled, to not feel, oh my God, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. Rather look at, I did this, I felt that. You know, those moments, those magical moments from your childhood till your old age, if you can remember those. So I practice that. I sit down, I think of all the best days of my life, all the most amazing experiences, and I thank God. I say, I'm so lucky. It changes your mindset from negative to positive. It makes you start feeling, I've been given so much, God has been so kind to me.
The gratitude
You should
immediately
do
pops.
that as an exercise.
We will try and do that. Okay. What comes to your mind when I say the following names? Thalaivar Vijay.
Oof, powerhouse actor, phenomenal dancer. I don't know how he does it. He's just like next level. I love his interviews also. When I see him talk, you know, when he makes all the people sit in front of him, all his fans, and he's sitting there and he's speaking. He's a rock star.
Okay. AK, Thala Ajith.
Ajith Anna is Anna. He's my elder brother. The softest, gentlest soul. Is such a sweetheart when you're shooting. I saw him one day, I said, Anna, what are you doing here today? You're not shooting today. Yeah, but I was missing you guys, so I came. He got up in the morning, finished his workout, came, sat with us. He'll go and say, what do you feel like eating? I'll go cook. And he'll cook in the kitchen and
Really?
feed. Yeah.
Oh, you got an opportunity.
Yeah, so many times.
Beautiful.
Cold, we're shooting in minus 17 degrees. I'm standing there freezing like this. Suddenly one hand will come with a hot cup of tea. And he'll give it to me and I'll be like, yeah, he's such a sweet, humble, darling person, man. You can't believe he's such a big superstar the way he is. My makeup artist is here, Nitin. He was shocked. He came and he gave him also tea.
Oh.
And he's shocked, sir. So I was like, take it.
Okay. Amitabh sir.
Bachchan Saab, legend. Absolute legend.
Shah Rukh Khan sir.
Shah Rukh Khan, fanboy. Crazy about him. I watched DDLJ and I told him the first time I met him, when I was shooting with him on Satya, the remake of
Alai
Paide.
Yeah. He'd made a cameo appearance.
Yeah, he made a cameo appearance. And in that time I told him, I said, you know, sir, for you, I finished all my pocket money because I went 17 times to the theatre back to back to watch DDLJ. I loved the movie so much. So, huge fanboy.
Okay. Amir Khan sir.
Amir Khan sir, tremendous, meticulous man, very detailed, very precise, extremely hardworking. And when he connects, it's magic.
Okay. Salman Khan sir.
No comment.
Okay. Manju Warrier ma'am.
Brilliant actress. Absolutely brilliant actress. I worked with her. I did Lucifer with her. Oh my God, there's a scene in which that famous dialogue that became famous of mine where I say, Todum. And then the transition of her experience, you know, there are few people who can speak volumes with her eyes.
Yeah.
Manju is one of them.
Okay. Kareena ma'am.
Sweetheart, darling, I've done 3 films with her. Fantastically, what do you call it?
Energy.
Spontaneous. Suddenly she'll be chilling, chatting, and suddenly she'll switch on and do a powerful, dramatic, emotional scene. I'm like, where is this coming from? She's like that. Switch on, switch off, boom. She delivers.
Aishwarya Rai.
No comment.
Okay. Akshay Kumar sir.
Brother, he's been there for me in some of my most difficult times. He would come, just give me a hug, talk to me, tell me, are you doing okay? Really appreciated that. And I think he's a good human being.
So I think you've spoke a lot about what had happened in your life, the past. And where did you get that courage to talk about it, or the lows which you faced because of your decisions, or the reactions?
I think
Aren't you over it?
I think it's not about courage, it's about strength. See, courage is something that you feel in the moment. It's an emotion you feel in the moment. Strength is what you have within you, resilience. It's always there. It's either there or not there. Even a weak person can find courage in a moment. Somebody who's always scared can find courage in a moment. So it's not about courage, it's about strength. I keep telling people who go through experiences like I did, right? So whether you're being bullied, for example, or being exploited, what's going on right now in so much noise in the southern industry, women being exploited. In that time, in that moment, it's important to find your strength. Someone spoke up, someone cleaned up the mess, and that gave the courage to a lot of other people. The person who spoke up had the strength. Because of that strength, other people got courage. There's a big difference.
So as I asked, are you over it, or it still keeps?
Like I told you, I have no regrets. So for me, life is all about learning. Keep learning, keep growing, keep being a student. If you stop learning, you're not a student anymore. If you're a student always, you'll always keep learning. So the reason you move on, you can't drive the car of life looking in the rearview mirror. Sure to have an accident. Pakka. You have to look in the front. You have to look at the road ahead and say, okay, that's gone by.
Yeah. So you think we Tamil people here in South, even we've got to know what is happening all around, and we're still like, oh, this has happened in the past. Okay. So how do you see that negativity or something which you've gone through? Because here also people have been commenting like, Salman Khan sir has ruined your career, something like that and all. So I think it is just beyond.
When you're driving on the road and you see a big dump of trash, rubbish, like that garbage dump is there, that really stinky, smelly garbage dump, disgusting looking garbage dump. There are 2 kinds of people. One person will cover their face, mouth and just walk away from the garbage. I'm that kind of person. The rest are like flies. They will go towards that negativity. They will go towards that garbage. You have to train your mind, because it's a habit. With my age, whatever I've learned, I teach my kids the same thing. I said, garbage, the minute you start becoming attracted to negativity, you'll become like the mind of a fly. You'll be around that all the time. You won't see the beauty of life. You don't want to be a fly. You want to be a butterfly. Go near the flowers.
No power to you. What is your recent favorite Tamil film?
Oh, I just recently, very late I know, but I just recently watched Jailer. And I don't know what anybody else says, but I'm a big fan of Rajni sir. I totally enjoyed the masala. Like, that full masala film. I sat my son down and I said, watch. He doesn't understand Tamil at all. I put the subtitles on for him. I said, watch it with me. Even he enjoyed it. There's a lot of twists and turns. Of course, he didn't like that the son was bad at the end, because he's my son. So he felt very bad. Why is the son so bad?
Okay.
But we enjoyed watching that together. I love watching Tamil cinema. Even in Dubai, when I stay there, I keep going to watch Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada, any films. I love watching Kantara, for example. Blew my mind that a Kannada filmmaker could make such a great film.
So I think my next question was, with which Tamil actor would you like to share screen? I think you've given the answer.
My dream is to do, before I die, I want to do 1 film with Kamal sir and 1 film with Rajni sir. I just want to be in the same screen. Even if it's a cameo, I just want to be there.
Looking forward to it, and thank you so much. We've seen your interviews, and my pleasure to have a conversation with you. I really love this.
Thank you, Tara.
More power to you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Holidays nale adu namma GT Holidays da. South India's #1 travel brand.
சன்லேண்ட்ல சமைச்சா சக்தி தானா வரும்.
குறைந்த விலை நிறைந்த தரம் தங்கள் தேவைகள் அனைத்தும் ஒரே இடத்தில் ஜெயச்சந்திரன்